it, beat the clock. Come on and join the action in the race against time with guest star Bobby Murcer. Now, here's your host on Beat the Clock, Jack Narz.
Don't you know what that means? No, they don't know what that means. Shucks. That means keep it up. No, yeah, but now it means, Welcome to the show, friends. Nice to have you here today. We have an outstanding guest star with us this week. A young man who played first, I think it was shortstop, then third base and right field, and finally found his happy home in center field in the New York Yankees, Mr. Bobby Murcer, and he'll join us shortly. Now we have two couples to meet, and here come the first Gene. Who are they? Singles today.
Our first couple is Mike Boudreau and Jeannie Richardson.
You are...
Jeannie Richardson.
Jeannie Richardson. You are Mike...
Boudreau.
Mike Boudreau. And you're dating.
Yeah. Right.
Have you been dating for a long time?
Long enough.
2 years. Oh, well, there's a... Pardon?
We met in university.
In university. Maybe there's a chance of this becoming a permanent arrangement?
Here we go.
No, I'll stop it right there, Mike, if you want me to.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stop it. Very good. Jeannie and Mike, we welcome you, too. It's nice to meet you. And I'm going to ask you, if you would, please, to be seated on that end of the bench and wait for your call. Have you out shortly. Another single couple, and Gene, who are they?
Our second couple is Gary Axler and Linda Weinberg.
All right, Linda, what's the story?
What kind of story do you want?
Well, I don't know. How long have you known Gary over here?
I've known him about 2 years.
About 2 years. You haven't been dating all that time, I take it?
No.
Just off and on. Off and on type dating. Hi, Gary.
Hi,
Didn't mean to leave. Axler is the last name?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. Nice bright shirt.
Thank you.
You obviously have the personality. Yeah. Do we clash? Ta-da-ta-da-ta-ta. Shall we do our dance? How about you two going to work to beat the clock right about now?
Why not?
Why not? I say that, too. Gary, Linda, come this way. First, I'll show you. Honey, you want to come over here?
Nothing.
Okay. We want you to break a balloon to beat the clock, Gary. Simple.
Right.
All right. We're going to take a look at the clock, first of all. It's right around the corner here. It says you have 55 seconds, Gary, to break one balloon. Now, you'll be standing on that mat, so you're going to have to throw these darts at the balloon in order to break it. All right? We haven't given you anything to do yet, Linda, so come back here. Back behind this wall. There's Gail. Now, she has some balloons, and let me take one of these out front and show everybody what I'm talking about. Have these little styrofoam balls attached to the balloons, and they'll sink like that. Honey, what we want you to do is stand right in the center of this board, and you don't have to toss it real hard, just enough to get it over the wall so that it will, whoops, over the wall, Jack, like that, so it'll float down, and you have to break it with a dart before it hits the ground, Gary. Got it? Now, don't throw until the balloon... I'm telling him that now. Don't throw. Don't throw until that balloon gets down to the wall, okay? Because she's on the other side, yeah. And you don't have to knock the wall down with the dart either. Just break the balloon. Okay, honey. You're safe, I hope. He's not going to throw until it's down past the wall. All right. 55 seconds to break one. Ready? And go. Hold it by the ball, honey. I think it'll be easier to throw over the wall. The ball. That's it. That a girl. That's it. That's the way, Gary. Now, wait till it gets down a little lower. There you go. That's a good one. Oh, good. That's it. Stop the clock. Would you like to repeat that question? Now you know what he was doing. How's the dart supply, Warner? Pretty good? All right, we have about 35 seconds. Let's go for $10 a balloon the rest of the time. Ready? Go. There it is, Gary. They're going out too far, honey. That's a good one. Didn't get any. That's a shame. That one burst on its own when it hit the ground. But you did it. You beat the clock the first time around. Let's stop here. Go for a biggie. Which letter would you like, kids?
The second... Okay, the A and beat.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. The A and beat comes up with $25 to start. A great pleasure to have our guest star back again today. He, of course, is going to be with us all week, but he was great fun yesterday, and I know he will be again today. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Mr. Bobby Murcer. Welcome back, Bob.
Well, I tell you, that's a great stuff to get rid of your wife.
Well, you know, they're not married, that's all. They're still safe. Both these couples, as a matter of fact, are still unwed. Bobby, this is Gary Axler.
Hi.
And that's Linda Weinberg next
Hi.
to him. This is Jeannie Richardson here.
Hi.
And that's Mike Boudreau. And, Jeannie, we're going to have you come over here and join Bobby because the two of you will work together to beat the clock on this one. And, Bobby, we have, as you can see, 3 bowling pins set up on the stage. And just right here for a second, honey, it's fine. We want you to knock over 2 of those 3 pins to beat the clock, Bob.
Fine.
There's the clock that tells us how much time. 50 seconds. Here's how. We want you over on the mat, honey. Gail's bringing out a basket of rubber balls. And, Bob, you all work in this area, my friend. Let me show you what we want you to do. Honey, you roll the ball on the floor. Not hard. Just roll it enough to use this for a target. And then, Bob, you can either straight on toe or soccer kick, whatever you want. But kick the ball across. You've never booted the ball in center field. We're going to give you a chance to boot the ball here.
I've booted the ball many times.
This is a chance to knock over 2 of the 3 bowling pins, Bobby. You all set? Ready, honey? And go. Just roll them over. That's the way. He wants a little faster. Ooh, that. Hey, try the soccer. That's the idea. Honey, roll toward a circle. That's it. Roll a little slower. Oh, they're right between. Come on, stop. Okay, that's one. Stop the clock. Strike on the last one. I wish I could do it, but no, that wasn't in the rules. Thanks a lot, Bob. Mike, come on over here. Join Jeannie. Let's see what happens to the cash board with you kids. Choose a letter. Good luck.
The Owen clock.
Very good. The Owen clock, the very center of the bottom word, and it says that you have $50. A brief timeout now, after which we will return with Bobby Murcer. More Beat the Clock, so don't go away.
Things break.
Gary and Linda, we have another stunt for you to do against the clock in a few seconds. First of all, we're going to add some gifts to your cash winnings, and Gene will tell you about them. Gene, what do we have for the kids?
A pair of heart spoilers. The fiberglass alloy ski that's perfect for beginners, great for recreational skiers. Heart spoilers. And the exclusive Carousel Airlight, a new kind of Dynel stretch wig that has no cap. The patented open-air stretch framework makes it comfortably cool. Go, Jack.
Okay, Gene. Gary and Linda, come on along. Show you what we have for you this time. We have a hat box. And inside the hat box, we have a hat. And we want you simply to get the hat on her head to beat the clock.
He's taller than I am.
I beg your pardon?
He's taller than me.
Well, I don't know what that means. Except that he's taller than you are. Okay, here's the hat box. There's the hat, right side up. How much time do they have to get the hat on her head? Oh, 60 seconds.
It's a hardie.
Yeah, it's not going to be all that easy. Oh, we're going to get your hair out of the way in case that interferes with the performance of the stunt. Okay. Now, just stand over here if you would, honey. That's good. Now, stand facing each other and support this between your bodies. Between your bodies.
Not your hands.
You're right, not your hands. Put your hands behind your back and keep them there. Clasp them, you too. No hands. I don't care what else you use, but no hands. Get the hat on her head and don't... What are you doing? I started this doggone thing down here. Every time I pause for a sentence, she pushes it up. Now, keep it right there. Yeah, you figure right. It's closer to the head. Anyhow, no hands, and don't drop the hat box.
Right.
Okay, but end up with the hat on her head. Go. Get those hands back there.
Ouch.
You lost everything. There's another. Now, don't be so violent. Peace. Think peace. Honey, hands behind back. Think peace. Hands behind. Now, what are you going to do with a hat box? No. Hands behind back. Get it turned side. Don't be so violent. Great day. Oh, wait, not yet. Relax. Here's another. Try to take it easy, for goodness sake. Here's your key. Here's your key. Stop the clock. Stop clock.
My teeth before.
Well, that's up to you. You know, that's part of the game, is to figure out the puzzle for yourself. Now she's giving me what for, because I didn't say, why didn't you tell me to use my teeth before? You're supposed to think of those things. All I said was, don't use your hands. Okay, sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. If they're on good terms now, I'd like to see the way they did this if they didn't like each other. All right, let's see what the cash board has for you, kids. Good luck. Choose a letter.
The, E and the?
Yeah.
E and the? Okay.
Broke my nose.
I'm putting in for hazard pay on this show. I got a bulletin for you. Woo, wow. Hey, let's do something a little on the calm, cool, and collected side. Kids, as you can see, we have your names on 4 machines over here. Would each of you go over and sit down behind the respective machine bearing your name? And Bobby, would you join me over here, please, sir? On the stools here. This is our yes and no question and answer period. I'm going to ask 4 questions of the kids, and these questions will all be answerable by either a simple yes or no. We want you to simply think about your answer, then I'll ask you for them. Bob, I'll ask the question, then I want you to guess what each one of those kids will answer to that question. And well, after I ask the question, I'll ask you to get over and start with Linda. Then you turn this knob that goes 360 degrees so that they won't know what you're dialing up. Dial up either a yes or a no, whatever you think they will answer to that particular question. Each time you match their answers, $25 goes in the pot for our couples to split. That means we're working on a possible $400 to split here. We'll see how it works out. And here's the first question. Do you believe in kissing on the first date? Now, don't indicate what your answer will be at all. And I mean, you know, of course, the dates. Does the boy kiss the girl on the first date? Yeah. And you dial up, Bob, what you think. Linda will answer, and then come on down the line for each one. And then we'll go back and ask them for their answers. And remember, each time he matches their answers, that $25 goes in the pot. Okay, Linda, let's start with you. Do you believe in kissing on the first date?
No.
Oh, no match. Bobby thought you would. Gary?
Yes.
Yeah, right on, boy. Yeah, let's hear it for Gary. Yeah. Mike, what do you say? Yes. Yeah, let's hear it for Mike. Jeannie? Yeah, let's hear it for Jeannie. Good. All righty, did you kiss your wife on your first date? Do you remember?
Yes, I did.
They do that in Oklahoma, too, huh? Who's changed? Didn't he kiss you on your first date? Oh, you're getting gutsy in your old age, huh? Well, he didn't kiss you, Jeannie. Did you kiss him? No. Oh, that couldn't work out. Gary, you all didn't?
No.
You did?
He asked me, not you.
Did you kiss her on the first date?
Yes.
Okay, nice to see you still together over there.
It wasn't my first date.
Yeah, that's Bobby brings up a good question. We should have said your first date with whom? Not necessarily Linda. Ah. Hey, let's get to this next one, see how you feel about it. Do you believe that couples should be engaged at least 6 months before getting married? Think they should be engaged for 6 months before being married? Bob, let's see what you think the kids will answer to this. First time around, he got $75 in the pot. Let's see how we do this time. In other words, do you believe in a 6-month engagement? At least, I probably should. Yeah, at least 6 months. Do you think you should be engaged at least that length of time? Linda, how do you feel about it?
No.
No, I didn't think you would answer yes to that. Well, Bob thought you might answer yes to that one since you didn't kiss on the first date. You know, what the heck. Okay. She doesn't want to kiss him, but the heck with the engagement.
We're not communicating.
Gary, how about you?
No.
You don't believe in it either. Well, another mismatch. Mike?
Yes, I do.
You do believe in a 6 months engagement. That's a match worth another 25, brings it up to 100. How about Jeannie here?
No more than 6 months. Yes.
You believe in a 6 month. Good. That's a match, too. So we have 125. Here's a good one. Do you believe that people should marry if they do not plan to have children? Do you believe they should marry if they don't plan on any kids at all?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, you know, that, as I think about it, that really is. If you don't plan to have any kids, are you... I know, should you bother with a childless marriage, I guess?
You need a question mark for that
Yeah,
one.
do you believe that people should marry if they do not plan to have children, Linda?
It's not necessary.
No? Doesn't match. He said yes. Gary?
No.
No? Another not match. Mike?
I think they should.
I think I should. All right, there's a match, and that's worth $25. Should you get married if you don't plan to have any kids? You do believe in it, too. All right, there's another match. Another $25.
If they love each other.
Yeah, here's a good one, too. Honeymoons are nice, but do you think they are necessary to start a marriage off right? Think a honeymoon is necessary to start a marriage off right? The honeymoon follows the marriage, naturally. Now, come on. I got that evil. What we're saying is a honeymoon necessary to start a marriage off right? Do you think what? No? Good, that's a match. Gary? No. Right, another match. Mike?
No.
You don't believe it? Good. And finally? No, that's a clean sweep. I don't know too many people that had honeymoons. Bobby, did you and your wife have a honeymoon?
Small one. Day or
Just a
so.
couple, yeah. That's about, I think. No, I didn't. I left town the very night we were married. It's true, I did.
Haven't been back since.
Anyhow, you have $275 to split. We thank you, Bobby. We have a gift for you, sir. Give a listen to Gene to tell you about it. Hold on. Gene, what do we have for Bob?
Carwood slacks. You'll really swing out in style with action-ready, fashion-right casual slacks. Casuals by Carwood, cited as a fashion pace-setter. Okay, Jack.
Thanks, Gene. We'll be right back, man. So don't go away.
And dust, but you'll never get your home dust-free with these.
As Gene tells you about your gifts, Mike and Jeannie, I'm going to ask you to join me on stage. Gene, what do we have for the kids?
A beautiful 3-carat Lindy simulated diamond made by Union Carbide, set in 14-carat gold and backed by the Lindy simulated diamond guarantee. And the new silhouette carry-on suitor from Samsonite for the man who travels light but complete. Accessory space, plus a suit packing fixture designed to fit under a jet seat. Go, Jack.
All right, Gene, thanks. Tell you what, we like the plastic hoop on the floor. I want you to hold hands. Hold hands. Then step inside the hoop and using only your feet, get it around your waists, okay?
Can we stretch our feet apart?
Yeah, do whatever you want, as long as you use only your feet. Well, let's take a look at the clock and see how much time you have to do that 3 times. Step inside.
Why do we have to bring it?
I'll show you. Up to around the waist. There's the second one, and there's the third one. End up with all 3 around your waist. Using just your feet. You can step inside. Step inside. Ready? And go. Use just the feet. Get it up. That's it. Now, that's the idea. Now you got it. Good. Great action. Good. Now get the second one. That's it. You have all 3 up there. You're gonna win. Don't drop them. Good. Hold it. Stretch out. Stretch out. Around your waist, kid. Stretch out. That's it. Hold it tight. Good. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Stop the clock. That's it. Fall down. Come on over here. Guess what? Cash board. What do you want?
My turn.
All right, your turn. Go get it.
I'll take the K and clock.
All right, I'll give you the K8 clock, Mike. I'll show you the kind of guy I am. Worth $25. Thank you. Now let's get Bobby Murcer and Linda Weinberg up here and have the 2 of them do a little stunt for us down on the platform. Bob, you're on that chair over there, if you would, please. Linda, you're on that one. Now, let me get in here between you, and I'll show you what we want you to do. This is kind of a little tabletop, this board. One leg. Now, I'll hold it up like that. Would put both feet up there, honey, and keep it steady. And you put 2 feet up there, Bob. Now, it's up to you guys to keep that. Are you too close together?
No, this is good.
I think you're going to move the chair back a little bit. A little further, honey. A little further, because we want you to get your feet on there flat, if you can. That's it. Now, you got it steady? Yeah, get your feet on there flat, too. No. On. All the way on. Good. Keep it steady. Here's how much time you have to stack 3 oats boxes for. 60 seconds. We start 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Now, You use one foot to keep the table steady. Blip. You use one. Use the other foot to pick up and stack. Okay? And get them stacked on the center one. 3 oats boxes stacked. Adjust your feet.
I can use my feet too?
Yeah, you use one foot to keep it steady, the other one to pick it up. No, just your feet. No hands. No, work together. Go. That's the idea. Now you got it. Pick it up between those 2 feet. Kind of yellow. That's it. That's the idea. That's it. Pick it up. Okay. Easy. Now, put these feet down. Balance the table. Use the others. Easy now. Easy as it. Stop the clock. That's it. Okay. All right. That does it. Congratulations there, Bob. Okay, Linda, Gary, what do you want this time?
Okay, the H and the...
The H in the very center of the board, next to the 100, and it's worth 25. Thank you, kids. Right there, please. We'll be right back with our contestants.
Brand new
Game Show Network. Coming up, it's Child's Play, followed by The Price is Right. Then get on your mark with Trivia Track.
Now, here's how we did in the cash department. Mike and Jeannie, you have $212.50. Our thanks for being here. Gary and Linda, a little better than that, $287.50. Now we have the rest of the cash board to reveal to see where... Oh, look at that, right up there on top. There it was, under the L in clock. Many thanks to our special guest, Bobby Murcer. Bob, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. That's it. Bye-bye.
Promotional fees paid by Pontiac. The new small Y tractor Ventura 2 with Pontiac design integrity, which means beautiful. It's tough, quick to service, and built to last. Prizes, products, and services mentioned were provided and or paid for by the manufacturers. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Gene Wood. Register to play our live interactive